Peace, 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 everyone. Peace, peace. Hope everybody's having a phenomenal Friday. Yes, it is. Today is Friday, the day when people get to sit back and unwind and, get ready for the weekend, right? But your weekend got to be filled with my weekend. Like, we got to merge our weekends together. And something I want to speak on is to my people. I need to talk to my people, to my Bantus, to my Alkebulans. I want to issue out a apology for the things that I've done, things that I've said, and even to the individuals I may have said or throw little sidebars and jabs, anybody that I offended, anybody that I disappointed, I wanted to take the time out to apologize and understand that this apology is coming from a state of hurt, anger, frustration, but also love. It's just a whole bunch of mixed emotions, and that feel, it's something that as you grow as individuals, there's a time in your life where you gotta face those things. And today was one of those days, sitting back and just reflecting on just a lot of things. I come to the understanding that I hurted my people, bro. And I know it's not no excuses, one them gonna do what one them do. But for me, I feel like my apology is not more so of like people doing what they do and standing on what they standing on. Like, people's gonna believe what they gonna believe. You know what I'm saying? My apology is for attacking those that's just trying to find the right way. I feel like with the knowledge that I have, my mission was to just kindly depart. No hard feelings, still in contact, still in checking, like, yo, you good? But what you're standing for and what you're want to present to the world is not something that I feel is my calling to do. Because I had to go back to the basics of humanity, where logic meant something, standing on morals, principles, facts, shying away from beliefs and distractions. And I'm sitting in my house and I'm just watching what's going on in California. And I know I got a sister that lives out there, and it's like, yo, I gotta check in on that. But it's like, how do you check in on that when people may feel like you just abruptly just departed and didn't give us or give them time to understand where I was coming from. And sometimes my mentality and how I move is just so fast because I was always taught to everything you got to be on the go. You read it and you go. You touch here, you grab a few things there, and you go. And sometimes I forget that, I'm me and some people are them. But my apologies is for my people to just let them understand that, I never meant no harm. And if I did cause harm or I offended anybody or anyone, my sincerity, my apologies to the T. So much things that's going on. So much things that's going on physically, financially, spiritually. A lot of these things it's like, yo, like we're really entering a new day and age. Like, yo, they're really trying to force us into submission. And these are the things that I was talking about. See, my frustration was never about what brothers was teaching. My frustration was never what the elder was speaking. Shout out to the elder. Shout out to the big bro. It's apologies for you guys. And I'm going to reach out to you guys personally. And shout out to everybody in the group. Shout out, right? But these are the things that my focus was on. And then it's like, I appreciate what you're doing, but understand that you're not giving us something that's going to give us surety. It's not a guarantee. It is not. This is facts. This is not me trying to, this is not a guarantee. There's so much that's going on in the world. Look what's going on in LA. It's just a matter of time when that comes to New York, bro. It's about destroy, rebuild, and destroy. Destroy and rebuild. Put everybody in a can of sardines and then unleash something, and then before you know it, everybody dropping like chicken wings, fam. And that's where I have gone. I've gone where it's like, nah, this cannot be the way. This is not us. This cannot be the way that we function as people, bro. And as much as I love my people, bro, I refuse to see us go out like this, bro. Not everybody can afford to go to Africa, bro. Why not? Why aren't we able to just get up and leave? What's stopping us? And I get it, and I understand. I understand what my big bro is saying. I understand what the elder is saying. I feel it. I get you. You can't save everybody, bro. I get that. But at least let at least try first. You can't tell me I can't help this fellow comrade because this fellow comrade that has no understanding of Sunini Nanini. Didn't Sunini Nanini make this man? How can I just abandon that? Look what's going on around us. We being extorted in New York. People is losing their homes in California. Bills is up to their ass upon me. Gotta find another gig. Gotta do now my job is requiring me to check in and do that. Like, it's just so much that's going on. And it's like, yo. You can't say, yo, all we gotta do is read the Bible, pray, keep feast days, keep laws, and everything is gonna be all right. When there's people that's in those areas that was keeping laws, that was doing everything, and nothing is all right, bro. Because this fight is bigger than a book, bro. We are being replaced. We are at the bottom of the totem pole. And that kills me, man. And it's my compassion, my passion for my people. We suffered long enough. We all need to win. Because when we was sent here, we was all sent here. And granted, some of us went different directions. Granted, I feel that, bro. But we are all the same people suffering, bro. And there's no way on God's green earth can you tell me that a book is the only thing that I need to overcome what my people is faced with. We are not alone. We are not divided. And the fire and the passion in me may seem like I came off just disrespectful. And I said things that may offend, may have hurt. And this is why I'm saying my apologies. But please understand that it's never a level of disrespect for me because I don't move like that. It's always about love. But my people is bigger than my love. Us as a whole is bigger than my love. I'm getting older out here, man. I got a son that's 19 years old, bro. I got a daughter that's 23 years old, bro. I got a daughter that just turned 16, fam. I got my other daughter's birthday right around the corner. My Wiz's birthday was on Christmas. The heck? I'm one man, bro. And every single person that I know, whether they're in the truth, whether they're not, we are all dealing with the same thing. What is causing us to continue dealing with the same thing? What do we need to do? That's the conversation that we need to have. And with the knowledge that we have and the understanding that we know, I think it's time that we give it to the people as well. Because the people need it. But my apologies is it was the way that I handled things. The little disrespects that I felt, that now that I think about it as a man, it's like, damn, that was a little wild. Jones, you wildin'. Should have never said that. Should have never did that. Should have never brought that up. And in reality, bro, I was just angry, bro. In reality, I was just frustrated. In reality, I was just disappointed. I was disappointed in myself. I was disappointed in certain outcomes. I was disappointed in certain decisions, certain situations. I was disappointed in certain advice. I was just disappointed. And I was even more disappointed because I felt like being in the truth was to build us up, to make us warriors. Because that's what we are. That's who we are. And I come to the I'm about to mess up, excuse me. As I started reading more and more books, as I started speaking to more and more people, I'm not speaking just to the victims that's here in America. I was also speaking to the victims that was affected in Africa, El Kebulan. I was speaking to these people as well. And the things and the atrocities and the suffering and the misery and the frustration and the anger, it's the same feeling that we have here. It's just from a different perspective. It's from a different tactic. But the one tactic that was given to cause this craziness upon us, it was the word. This is not me being disrespectful. I just want you guys to understand. That's what started really causing the confusion. Can't nobody ever asks, why haven't we learned any type of African studies, history from African writings, professors, authors? We never ever say that. And that's the problem that we have, that I want, and I'm begging, and my apology, I hope you guys accept it, is what I'm begging for, is for us to break out of the Julius Caesar mentality. Because we are a lost group of people. And I'm tired of allowing a book to continue saying, for me and us together, to continue accepting that we are the lost people. No, we are found, and we're going to find ourselves, and we're going to find each other together. This is not a space of being mad. This is not a space of being, disrespectful. This is a space for us unifying and trying to figure out what the heck is going on and who the heck are we. You cannot tell me, and we cannot say this to each other, that this is who we are. And we never look to see the other side of the book. My entire life cannot be based on the findings, the readings, the studyings, the histories, the archaeology. It cannot just solely be on European, other nation dialects. I'm sorry. I spent my entire life understanding this. I would like to spend the remainders of my life trying to figure that out. Why not? Because that is what's more important. Knowing who you are, tracing yourself actually back to who you are, is more gratifying as a black man, as an El Kebulan. It's more gratifying than having $1 billion. Because you will always know where it started. And you was going to always make sure where it goes. And that's all I want my people to understand. And this is not me making no excuses. This is none of that. I am deeply apologetic for my disruption, my insults, my offending, anything. I don't care what it is. Because I make so much videos, I don't remember. Once Mama Love is inside of me and she says, baby, let it out, I just let it out. I'm not gonna lie. But at the end of the day, sitting here processing my day, just evaluating everything. This is Friday. So Friday is when I usually sit back and just process everything. How was my week? How was me, the Wiz? What can I do better? You understand? or what I'm gonna eat tonight, what I'm gonna watch tonight. You know, this is what I do on Fridays, and just thinking about everything. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, court. You know what I'm saying? Another nonsense. You feel me? And just the line of work now. You know what I mean? Still thinking about this business, functioning that. You know what I mean? Coming home so exhausted and tired. This is just like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Even the Wiz she's like, nah, I gotta come out of retirement because this is crazy. It's crazy. Living in New York is officially crazy, guys. You understand? But again, this is just my apologies. And I'm deeply, and you know what I'm saying, and I'm deeply grateful for the knowledge, for the wisdom. Um, I will continue receiving the wisdom. You understand? But when the wisdom is given, and this is just me to the big bro, because like I said, this apology to the big bro, and this apology is also to the elder. You know what I'm saying? The two individuals that help elevate my mind to another level, and then allow me to get to the level that I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? So always gonna give respect and honor for that, right? Cool. To the big bro, you know I love you, big bro, and you know I get Brooklyn for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. You know that. You see that. You know what I'm saying? True word. I just ask for you to do one thing for me, my brother. I ask for you to give studies and research and understanding of African culture. Yeah, I understand you are fully invested in the big blues. You're really focused on trying to prove that the Europeans infiltrated our book and did this. I get it. But at least let us learn about us too, bro. At least let us learn about us, not from the eyes and the writings of a European, but from the eyes of your actual people, us. Learn the words so you can teach me. I can be the translator. I can be the intermediary. I can be whatever. As a big brother to a little brother. But I can't sit here and listen to the bashing of each other, and the mistakes that we did and the mistakes that we continue with doing. Let's find out about us, bro. We don't we here in America knowing all of this, and it's not going to be beneficial for us when disaster strikes. It's time for us to invest into learning things and doing things and operating in a sense of unity, learning who we are, passing this down to our children, our great great grandchildren, and the list goes on. We 400 years removed, fam. And that's all I got for you, big bro. Now for the elder, we talk here and there, nothing crazy. But there was days that I do remember coming on, maybe they call that joint, mocking your Hallelujah joint and all that. when I was doing it, I never seen it as being disrespectful. I took it as a comedy, like a comedy joke. You know what I'm saying? You know when you throw a little joke. But I still forgot that you are my elder. Like when you make jokes, you take any level of other jokes to make a joke. You don't make a joke like that, and even if you, no matter what it is, you just don't do that. You never you never step on the sensei's toes. Never, no matter what it is. You understand? And I felt like I did that. Just sitting back, checking on it. It's like, damn, did I really do that? Yeah, I think I really did do that. And I get your perspective. I understand what you're doing. You're trying to connect this back to Africa, as you should, because we are American Africans. Not African Americans. We are American Africans. We was Africans first and we became Americans after. And I get what you're doing and I respect it. And no, I'm in no position to give any suggestions, opinions, and feelings. In fact, my job as a student is to promote and push. And it doesn't have to be from a biblical standpoint. It don't have to be that. I don't have to. We're going to always agree on the creators' names. That I will, let me make that clear, everyone. I will always call on the creator's name. Sunini Nanini will always be called out my mouth. The only reason why I say creators is out of respect for the other El Kebulan kidnaps who didn't call on Sunini Nanini. They had a different name for their gods, but we don't know. So out of respect for those fellow comrades, because I don't even know if Sunini Nani is the name that my tribal people called on. There's so much name. Shaniki, you know what I'm saying? Ulamari. There's so much name. There's so much names you just don't know. So out of respect for everybody, I just say the creators. And I'm going to always say the creators because El Kebulans never knew about monotheism until Christianity, until the invasion. But I respect everything that you guys have done for me. I respect everything that you guys are continuously doing behind the scenes. I appreciate that. And I will always salute that. I always will respect that. This is real man talk. This is, you see, no glasses, no nothing. I would take it all, but the light is on my eyes. You know, I'm getting old. You feel me? I really appreciate the things that you guys are doing, but I gotta do the creator's work from the inside. Just have your doors open for the entire world. See, I know what the creators is doing. And I know what I need to do. But my ancestors, like it literally came upon me today while I'm sitting scrolling on my phone. It just hit me like, yo, you was violating. You was being very disrespectful. Be a man and get on this platform and apologize. And then apologize to them personally. And apologize to the people. Because there's brothers and sisters that wake up in the morning and look forward to hearing your voice. But you got to give it to them. You got to give it to them in righteousness, in honor, in respect. And whether you agree or disagree on what your big bro or the elders teaching, you never discredit their work and what they're trying to put together. And I totally respect it. You're not gonna hear me moving forward. You're not gonna hear me, you know, going against the big blows on as far as uh, um. I'm not gonna go against the big blows as far as, damn, it just slipped my mind. But I'm not gonna go against the big blows because these two fellow comrades is heavily invested into it, and I can't tell the people that's invested into that to get away from that, because I realize that a lot of people is just comfortable there. And I'm not gonna be the one to say, see, when things do this or when things do that, I don't want to be the one to say like, yeah, I see, now I can't help you. I don't want to be that. I want to be the brothers like, yeah, that's what you doing. This is what I'm doing. It's all love. Now I ain't gonna go against what the elder is saying. The elder is saying, oh, he's saying that you need the Holy Spirit. You got that. Big bro saying Sunini Nanini is a he. You got that. Because the fight is way bigger than our perspective. Me personally, I know my big bro personally. You know what I'm saying? I know his moms. I know his sisters. You know what I'm saying? He know my moms. He know my children. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not no internet. No. This is personal. You feel me? He's the one that ensured that I got the security gig when we was dealing with the He's like, nah, I want my son Junes on this job right here. And I said, say no more. And I jumped right on it, and you know what I'm saying? We've been rocking ever since. Had my little departure from my departure from that congregation. And then, you know, continuously doing my studies, reconnected. And now, you know, we're on the same page. But we got on the same bus, but he just got off on a different stop, or I got off on a different stop and say, yo, look, continue the mission going that way. But let me go make this quick run and go grab these people over here. I gotta go see the family. I gotta go see the El Kebulane kidnaps. You go secure the Bantus. I love you guys. I appreciate every single one of you. Every single one that's following the ways, that's just doing the right thing. Because at the end of the day, is preventing you from doing wrong, harm, destructive behavior to others and yourself. So continue. I love it. But there's those that's already in those conditions that I gotta try to get them out of that. And sometimes the big blow is not what's needed in that. I'm a life coach. I'm a certified life coach. I graduated colleges. I was the top honor student in psychology. Like, this is light work for me. You just know the temperature you in. You just know the climate. You just know everything. You just know it. But being in this field, I come to the understanding that there's a lot of people that's not invested into that. Though I say, just leave them behind. Who's telling us to leave these people behind? And if that's how you feel, then I respect it and I love it. But don't leave me behind, because I'm trying to at least get 5. Because I'm on the same fight. I'm more for the streets. You guys are more for brothers and sisters that came out of church, regular class civilians. You more focused on them, and I respect it and I honor it and I salute it because it helped me. And as my and as my shorty, you know, we had a conversation and she was like, "Yo, I don't even know who to pray to. I don't know what to do." And I said, "Me neither." And I'm just being honest. I said, "Me neither." But we're going through this door. We got to go through this door. We got a newborn child. My son got an East Coaster name. I honestly believe that the ancestors don't want him to learn English as his first language. I honestly believe that the ancestors don't want my son to learn English as his first language. But we got to go through that door. When you see me putting this on, look, let me show you. You guys is gonna say like, see, Jones is going crazy. Jones is going back to the world. Nah. This is just embracing something African people did. I don't give a damn what they saying. This is just embracing something African did. We wear European clothes every single day. You got one day to just look at something that African people did. And now you're looking at it like, nah, I'm good. Nah, we're not doing that. And that's just what I want you guys to understand. Like, I really just want to just start embracing African culture again. Can we at least find out who we are, or at least let me find out who we are? I'm not gonna I'm not gonna bash your Christianity. I'm not gonna do that. I can't do that. I got so much ammunition for the disrespect of Christianity. That's not what I'm here for. The creators didn't put me on this TV screen to just be coming on here bashing people's belief. Even though people's belief is gonna be their belief. There's gonna be people that's gonna live their life preferring the things that comes with belief, and I can't fault somebody from that, because, like I said, as long as it's keeping them a good civilian, a good Samaritan, then I can't really argue that. It stop you from committing, you know what, from unaliving yourself. I can't fault you from that. But I realized that my focus gotta more focus on embracing African culture. Talk about the things that's affecting our people. And letting them know that the creators is still here. The creators is still with you. Unity amongst each other is it should not be an issue. We should be as one, together, unified. We should be able to talk amongst men. We should be able to reason amongst brothers. We can't let the machine overtake us. And I'm really sorry to my brothers, because my big bro, he's a very phenomenal researcher. I'm like, yo, sometimes I be talking to him. I say, yo, bro, how the heck did you find these things, bro? He be like, yo, well, brother, You're like, yo, all right, big bro. I don't, you don't even gotta tell me. You got it, big bro. My brother's so phenomenal. He's the one that be helping the elder. That's how phenomenal my son is. That my son is really phenomenal with this research. I'm like, yo, bro. But for a group of people that don't know who we are, that's basing our ideology of who we are based on writings and stories and perspectives of Europeans, at the end of the day, we are making a belief that this is about us. We don't have the factual proof to show that. You can't tell me about just the names. I get it, the names, yes. This was the name prior. But when did the land of Africa get American English names? When? When? And when you see these things, and you know what I'm saying, and for me, I just question that and I say, yo, big bro, look, that don't make sense, big bro. And that's all I want the big bro to, like, yo, big bro, you are phenomenal with research. But yo, go look into these type of things and see what's really going on. Don't be afraid of the outcome. It's just our story of who we are is way bigger than just this book. Just 66 books. Is we way more than that. Teach us about who was the kings. Don't tell me about King Solomon. Tell me about an African king. Down to the T. And you know, I hope he sincerely, big bro, I hope you sincerely accept this apology. But if you're not gonna do it, then you know what I'm saying, that's something that I'm gonna do. And if you decide to help, that'd be wonderful. But I'm not gonna step on your shoes. I'm not gonna stop you from doing what you feel like you're destined to do. I have to respect that because you're my big bro and you helped me a lot. And you ain't never done me wrong. Never. Physically, mentally, spiritually, you ain't never done me wrong. And that was petty of me coming on here saying little side things, whatever, not long, you know what I'm saying, not checking in, you know, not you know, shooting you a text or going on a group, just a lot of things, you know what I'm saying. It's like, for me, you know, and I'm just telling you this as a little bro to a big bro. I'm just telling you, like, there was just a lot of things that I felt like you wasn't trying to hear me out. You was just trying to shun it and just keep it strictly based on the Bible. And it's like, yo, big bro, come on, big bro. You my big bro. You got yo look into this a little bit more. Have a little bit more consideration. Stop throwing everything. Stop throwing everything that's ours in the garbage like we piece of filth. You can't honestly believe that we all just went off and everybody became captive. You can't just solely believe that. Like it wasn't just us sent to America, bro. Sent to the Caribbean. These people colonized the entire land, bro. What scripture is that? The entire land. When you read the scriptures, big bro, you see that we was all through Africa. Noah resting spot was in the top of Africa. Sarah was from the top of Africa. We was migrating all through Africa. Why now all of a sudden our solely focus is South Africa? Like, this is not ours. What's going on? And that's all I wanted you to understand, big bro. I wanted you to understand, like, big bro, nah, it's bigger than this, big bro. We didn't just get shipped to America, man. We didn't just get shipped to these places, man. This place was also colonized, bro. And renamed. They got a place in Africa called Johannesburg. There's a place in South Africa right now called Johannesburg, bro. Come on, big bro. And I love you as a man. Personally, you're a great man. You take care of your business. You take care of your fam. You a phone call away. You're a great man. I would never deny that. But I really want you to understand where I'm coming from. I want you to understand that, yeah, you're teaching me and I'm a student of you, but you're a student of me too, big bro. You my big bro. You my big bro through age. You're not my big bro through wisdom. There's a lot of things that I know that I'm sure you don't know about. There's a lot of street activities that I know that I'm sure you don't know about. But when it comes to wisdom and when it comes to identifying and uncovering who we are, because you think a kingdom is coming. Oh, the focus is the kingdom, and I respect that. I think before the kingdom come, I think we should be a little bit more polished. I think we should be a little bit more presentable. And the only way and the only way we're gonna get inside, you're not coming inside the kingdom with a Julius Caesar mentality and a Julius Caesar outfit. But how you gonna know about who we are if your focus is just on other people's ideology and you're not tapping into our people? That's all, big bro. I respect everything that you're doing, man. You're a real one. I don't have a rapport with the elder like that. I have a rapport with you, though. And like I told you over the phone, big bro, I'm riding with you. You go left, I'm going to go left too. But my left may be a little quicker than yours, or your left may be a little wider than mine. But we're both heading down that right path. You feel me? And that's just all I want you to understand. And like I said, and like I said, yo, my apologies, and I'm gonna call you directly. I'm gonna talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we got a mission, and that mission is for us to get out of this spiritual prison. Whether you believe the change is through the Bible, to unlock the changes through the Bible, or me believing that to unlock the changes knowing us spirituality, African customs. But the love and the respect and the honor must remain there. And I don't want you to feel like, you know what I'm saying, I don't respect you, or I'm not standing with you, or whatever. And it may feel like that, it may seem like that, because based on the certain lives that I've done. And I was wrong for that. And I should have never done that, because at the end of the day, you guys are part of my walk. You know what I'm saying? You guys are the reason why my son got an East Coast name. And the objective is to go back home. And I get it. Like I said in the beginning, I get it. We can't save everybody. I get that. But at least somebody got to try. And we've been saying that in the truth for OD years. And even in the truth, we're not prepared. We're not prepared. And for to all my El Kebulan people, continue doing what you're doing, man. In all sincerity. If it's bringing you happiness, if it's bringing you joy, if you feel like it's connecting you back to a higher power, then continue doing what you're doing. But just don't forget the people. Just don't forget the people. Because what I'm seeing going on in Los Angeles right now, that's the people. Shelters are now, stadiums gonna be filled up. They got a you know what flying around. People's getting stomach viruses and all that. It's about to get real bad, bro. And the only thing that we can do as people is come together, unite, and fight. And that's where my focus on. It's like, yo, we gotta help them too. I had a sister that wanted my service for a life coach. She thought about committing, you know what? And I worked with her prior. And we had she had a little situation. I never had a situation. And you know, when she said that what she was having, you know what I'm saying, I told her this joint was on the house. But you know what, I'm not even gonna talk about that. But people, I'm sorry. My deepest apologies to every single one. My deepest apologies to the big bro. My deepest apologies to everybody that be in the meetings, everybody that be on the chat. But shout out to the brother Marshall. You know what I'm saying? Every single one of you brothers that's been doing the works. Shout out to Mama Love. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the sisters. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Deadly Lioness. It's still all love, and she's in Cali, so I gotta reach out to her too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. Shout out to Bantu Princess. And Bantu Princess, that's my rider, man. You know what I'm saying? Like she just rides. She like, yo, we in here. Yeah, you right. Let's go. Let's dive into this. You know what I'm saying? Her and Black Girl Magic. They on that, yo. We let's dive into it. Let's just see. What's the big deal? What we got to lose? We don't have no nothing. We don't have no identity. We don't have no perspective. We don't have no nothing. And instead of waiting for something to come, let's do something. You know what I'm saying? But, like I said, things happen for a reason, man. It is what it is. I don't fight about it. I just do my numbers, bro. You feel me? And keep it pushing. So it is what it is. But yo, it's your brother, man, from the motherland, man. Came to you guys live. Continue supporting, leaving all your feedbacks. This was my apologies to the people. This was my apologies to the elder. This was my apologies to the big bro. Okay? Big bro. All love. I'm going to always love you, big bro. I'm going to reach out to you. I'm going to give you a call. Wanted to do the live first so I can reach out to the people and the people can see that it's all sincerity. This is no BS. This is not me trying to put up a stunt. This is me just deeply apologizing for my actions. Should not have been doing that. Should not have been saying that. Should have not been acting like that. I should not have been doing nothing. I should have still been that humble Jones that I am. You know what I'm saying? Still be humble, keep that fire burning, you know what I'm saying? But let it burn on the other side, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't supposed to let it burn in-house. And I did that because I was just enraged. No excuses. I was enraged. Because I'm seeing this destroying my people. I'm seeing it making us weak, and I was just enraged. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, when the fire starts burning, your testosterone is up, things occur. You know what I'm saying? So now that I got a chance to evaluate that, it was necessary for me to apologize. You know what I'm saying? But to the big bro first, absolutely. To my people, elder. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm still team El Kebule. I'm still team Sunini. You know what I'm saying? Even to the sister, damn, I forgot her name, Sister Teresa. Shout out to you too. My apologies, I forgot. I should have made one for you too. You was cool peoples. Definitely a frequent supporter. Definitely want to apologize to her too. I still want that song, by the way. But it's just like I said, it's just focusing on finding who we are, bro. African power, bro. That's it. It's your brother, man, and I'ma holla at y'all. One.